I welcome you to the Boss Business Class, where we talk business. All we do here is to mentor and inspire businessmen and women. I am Nnamdi Osondo. Of course, today we are going to discuss why your business needs a consultant. Why your business needs a consultant. You will agree with me that in football or soccer, as it may be, even though you have a group of good players, they always need a coach. That doesn't mean that the coach is the best. That doesn't mean that the coach can play even more than the players. But the coach is there to identify possible problem, bring a format, discover talents, of course, push them to victory. No matter how good Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar is good, no matter how good they are, they all need a coach. So for your business, yes, you're a good businessman. Yes, you are striving. But there is need for you to have a consultant. So today, we are going to look at what exactly will a consultant do for you in your business. So why your business needs a consultant. And I'll be giving you from what we may call 5 P's of management. I will draw my points from that. For every consultant, he or she will look into that 5 P's of management, which include planning, process, people, possession, and their profit. So number 1, planning. It is the job of a consultant to probe into the planning, how to plan your business, talking about the goals, the objective of that business. Of course, for every business, you should have your goal. You should have your target market. You should have the demographic of people you are targeting, what you intend to achieve. So the consultant will sit down with the management to look at that. That's number 1. Then number 2, the process. For every business, there is a process. And the process talks about the business model. Is it the manufacturing model, retail model, fee for service model? There are many franchise model. There are many types of model you have in business. So it is the work of the consultant to also probe into that, identify the best, then give you the best in terms of the process your business needs to go. Then, of course, the consultant also looks at the people. When we talk about the people, we're not talking about only the staff. You look into the employee, the suppliers, customers, shareholders. Yes, the employee, who are we to employ? What category of staff? Should be their qualification? Do we need a number of years of experience? Talk about the suppliers, who should be contacted to supply. Who should be our customers? Where do we advertise on? So these are the things. Do we need shareholders, or should it remain a sole proprietor business? These are the things a consultant will look into. Then, of course, you have possession as number 4. Possession. The consultant may also decide it is time to reinvest. It is time to buy another land. It is time to buy this property. It is time to invest in another company. It is time to invite more investors into this company. So the possession, of course, talk about even the human capital. The consultant also looks into that. Then, of course, number 5, a consultant looks into your profit margin. Sometimes we are always in a hurry. All we know is just, sometimes, like I've discussed in my earlier episode, that in business, profit margin is not just sit at home and you decide. You look at some indices, some statistics to know how to fix your profit margin. So a consultant will also sit down with the management to also discuss the profit margin. So in summary, I will summarize it by saying there are 3 keys, or there are 3 work of a consultant for your business to grow. Number 1, the consultant analyzes your organizational practices. He looks into the organization or the institution or the company, analyze that, analyze the practices. Then number 2, he identifies the weakness. He identifies the weakness. Yes, somebody may say, but my management team is enough to, they are enough to identify that. But you see, that's why you have internal auditor, you also have external auditor. Still, you will not agree with me that sometimes what your internal person may not be able to see or condole or hide from you, the consultant, who is an external factor, comes in and identifies such. And when he identifies that, even you will be surprised. So this thing is going on in this factory, in this industry, in this company. So he identifies the weakness. Then lastly, he recommends, because not only identify weakness, the main duty there is he or she recommends solutions to those problems he must have identified. And of course, remember I told you that the boss class has been extended, not just, all this I'm giving you are just a mere tip, but we have now organized businessmen and women, professionals and consultants in our WhatsApp group. So I've received a couple of messages, which some people have added them. Now what is there is that I know you have some issues or some problems or some questions you may like to throw to us about your business, because the business or the problem you are facing in your business may not be the one Mr. B is facing. But there are issues that are peculiar to each business. Feel free to use our WhatsApp number or through our messenger to forward that message or that problem to us. And of course, we are encouraging many people to do so. All it will cost you is just 5,000 naira. For the period of 6 months, you are free to be asking any question concerning your business or how to go about your business needs. We have assembled a group of consultants that will always give you what we call expert opinion for every need you have. So thank you for listening. I remain Nnamdi Osondo, signing out.